Well, we did it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty good about myself starting middle school. I felt like a real hotshot. And now, high school, the great unknown. But you know what? I'm ready for the challenge, and I'm sure all of you are too. After all, we made it this far, and here we are, today, graduating. It feels good. Hey, if we can get through Algebra 1 with our sanity intact, we can do anything, right? But you know what? We could stand around and pat each other on the back all day for being so awesome, but none of us could have reached this point alone. For starters, none of us would be here today without our learning coaches. I don't know about you, but I'm not always the easiest person to spend all day, every day with. Our coaches made a huge commitment when they decided to take on the responsibility of our education. It's a responsibility I can't even imagine. I know my mom had days she must have wondered, what was I thinking? But they hung in with us and helped us get to where we are today. I hope I have the strength and willpower when I'm a parent. Thanks, Mom. Let's give all the learning coaches out there a big hand. And we can't forget Miss Hunt. I lost count of how many times we contacted her for help and advice, but she was always there to help, willingly and cheerfully. She is one of those rare teachers who can lay down the law and be strict about lessons. Oh, I lost my place. Time frames and what is expected of us without being mean. In fact, she is a bit sneaky that way. You don't even realize you were being bossed around the whole time. Seriously though, Miss Hunt is just a really nice person who genuinely cares about her students and will always be there and do whatever it takes to help. I know my mom and I both feel the same way. We would not have made it through this year as easily or successfully without her. Miss Hunt? Of course, none of it would have been possible without a great virtual academy program like Kava. We tried a couple of different virtual schools during elementary school, and they were okay, but never seemed to be what we were looking for. Then we found K-12 and Kava 4 years ago. It was the best thing we ever did. The curriculum is solid and challenging, and the program is organized so well. It makes it easier to concentrate on learning and succeeding. If you are new to the program, trust me, it doesn't get any better than this. If you are an old-timer like us, then you know what I'm talking about. Just the scheduling options alone make it much easier, especially if you live a crazy life like us. But it isn't just that. The OLS is easy for use of the students and learning coaches. And the school and teachers go all out to provide outside activities as well. My mom says that dealing with the administration is a pleasure, and things like registration are too smooth and easy. Don't get me wrong, there are a couple things that could use improvement. Like I wish we had a textbook for science, and my mom could really have used a teacher guide for math. But overall, it is the best virtual school out there today. We have been around long enough to see it grow and change, and I'm sure it will just keep getting better and better. Learning coaches, use that feedback button. If there's anything you think would improve Kava, let them know. We have seen some good changes happen because of parent feedback. We have looked ahead at the high school program, and it looks great. Interesting and challenging while still being fun. I'm sure we are all ready to take on that challenge now with the skills we have learned so far. So what does all this mean for us as students? It means we are fortunate to have a good school with a great support staff and tireless and dedicated learning coaches helping us become independent learners. There used to be a stigma attached to homeschool kids. These days, colleges and major universities are reaching out for us, giving us a first look instead of shunning us. Why? Because they have realized that a program like this creates students who not only want to learn, but are able to do it independently, without needing someone looking over our shoulders and prodding us along. They also realize that virtual schools like K-12 allow us to work at our own rate. taking time with problem courses, or working ahead with those subjects we excel in. They know that when we apply for college, what you see is what you get. A student who's aware of his own strengths and weaknesses, who knows what he wants and where he is going, and one who isn't afraid to work hard to succeed. So coaches, don't give up on us. Even on those days we make it difficult to hang on because your student just isn't cooperating, you know what I mean. To quote my mom, those days you want to run away screaming and hide. When you see your child succeed in high school, in college, and a career, it will be worth it. Most of all when they succeed in life. You can look back and feel proud about yourself because they have learned by your example to hang on and never give up, even when the going gets tough. As adults, your kids will look back at the time and determination you put into their education with respect and will want to follow your lead. So yeah, I'm proud to have made it through middle school, but grateful too. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Miss Hunt. And thanks, K-12. And thank goodness it's over. Congratulations, everybody.